in today's video, I'm going to go through and make a desk for my computer. The steps going through and making the man cave more accessible, suitable, I might actually start doing some of my intros in there as well, have been a little bit more difficult, taking me about a week or two to get going and get rolling with it. But in today's video, I'm going to go through and sand down an old table that I have been kind of holding off of refinishing and building back into a table. Original idea was to go through and take an old trestle table, or a bread end table as it's better known as, and I was going to just sand the whole thing, redo it, and potentially sell it, keep it. I wasn't really 100% sure on the whole thing, but it came to pass now that when I was going to go through and laminate up some 2x6s and go through that whole process and make my desk, I was going to end up having to buy a bunch of 2x6s because I was out of what I had from prior times of going out and depalletizing or taking apart different things and kind of reclaiming. I've actually burned through most of my wood pile now, so I'm down to getting a lot of brand new material or having to go and search for it or come up with ways to make pallets work. And that whole process isn't bad and everything, but it would take a great deal of time, and my house is kind of in disarray until I can get the man cave back into the man cave. And part of that is building the bookshelves, as well as it was getting the whole area clean and organized. But now it's down to the point where I need to get this desk built so I can get my desktop computer back in there and get it back into the nice moment of peace. It's been hectic, so this is one of the last steps for it. We're going to go through, build that little bit, refinish it. I'm actually going to cut it down and use the pre-existing leg on the one side and mount it to the wall. So it should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully it'll be impactful and look really cool as soon as you walk into the room. And we're going to go through and start into that nice restoration slash upcycling, I guess you could call it. So stay tuned and hopefully you enjoy. Alright, so here is the desk in its finality. I'm still going to kind of do little fine-tuning here and there for the desktop. I believe this will probably end up staying almost the same way that you see it as it is right now. I was really happy with the build and what it ended up kind of turning out or becoming. The leftovers from the prior stain I actually enjoyed enough that I didn't end up restaining this or sealing this at all, because with our swamp cooler I didn't want to risk putting a top coat on this and having any future movement or causing cracks. So I kind of wanted the wood to breathe a bit more, and I don't plan on having many spill possibilities. At most, if I do have a drink, it'll probably be on top of the little larger mouse pad, if you will. So hopefully that'll be more than enough, and hopefully I don't spill any beverages near the editing station as well. This is the new editing layout. In all honesty, my wife will actually end up being the primary user of it. I do enjoy it for gaming and editing myself, but she does edit pretty much all my videos from here on in, so she is definitely wife approved on this one, and I'm happy with how it turned out. If you haven't yet, be sure and hit the like button for the video, and if you wouldn't mind, it would help greatly to hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell if you want any further notifications for my future upcoming projects as they get rolled out and finished up. This is the final, you could say, part of the build for my man cave. I'll do a kind of a walkthrough here once I get the wall finished, organized, but otherwise, as far as build and large furniture for the room, this is the final one. I've got both my bookcases now, or my bookcase and display case, and now I've got a desk for the computer. So it's feeling like it's pretty much done as far as large furniture goes. I may change a few things on the walls. I've had one or maybe two little build videos coming up for some of the stuff I want to hang. But besides that, I'm very happy to say that I feel almost finished with the man cave. It's one of the rooms of the house. I don't know, I feel quite a few of us have the same kind of mentality that once you get a room just the way you like it, it just kind of makes the rest of the home feel at peace. So I'm slowly but surely redoing and revamping some of the rooms in the house that I spend a lot of time in, and this was one of those that I didn't want to showcase much. In future videos, you'll probably see that I might mount either a webcam or this camera up on top of my monitor, so as I'm doing anything, if I were to have like a readout of comments or shout outs or anything that was to be collab work or something else with my friends and family or any other channels that I collaborate with, then I'll probably end up having it here with the backdrop being the wall of random nerdness, you can call it, from my childhood and currently. But thanks again, and hopefully you enjoyed the video, and have yourself a good rest of your day.